Okay, welcome back. Up to this point, we have been using our protractor to be measuring angles. Now on journal page 142, we are going to use a protractor to draw an angle with the given measures. So again, our protractor will be our learning tool. We are using it with our uh, degrees here, which run from 0 to 180 in this direction and 0 to 180 in that direction. It doesn't matter which way you want to go. If you want to start this way and work in this direction, or start at the bottom here and work in that direction. For my purposes, I always tend to just start with a ray going that way, and then depending on the angle, okay, I work this way. But that is totally up to you. You can go the other way as well. Both will work. Okay, I'm going to do example 7 and number 10 with you. So looking at number 7, we have 80 degrees. We want to make sure that we want to start at the bottom here with this ray and point. And we want our line to be long enough that we can measure to be able to put our plus sign here on the vertex and our 0 line over our ray. So doing that right here. And then I'm simply just going to count up. I'm not going to start with 0, 170. I'm going to count the inner numbers here going this way, 0, 10, 20, all the way up to 80. And when I get to 80, I'm not going to freehand draw this line. I'm just going to put, where that 80 line is, I'm going to put a little tick mark there to kind of extend that. And then turn your paper as you need to. You're going to connect from the vertex to that measure, and that is 80 degrees. Now that's if you have an acute angle, you're going to be working on this side, but what if you have an obtuse angle, like in question number 10? Okay, then what I would do is I would still have my straight edge here along the bottom so that you have room up top to do your work. But I would also make sure that I have a little bit of room to come out here, because I know that 180 degrees is starting here and ending right here as a straight line. So 175, if I'm planning it, I know it's going to be pretty close to 180. So again, once you have your ray, we're going to use that, lining up our 0 lines and getting that vertex right on that bullseye. Okay, we know that 90 is straight up, and we're trying to get to 175. If we look at the inner part of our protractor here, it goes only out to 160, and then 170 is right on my ruler, and I still have to go out to 175. I'm going to zoom this in for you so that you can see that. Okay, here's my protractor, and if I'm going out to 90, 100, 170 is right here. It's right on my protractor. So 170 coincides with 10 out on the outer one. If you notice, that line continues there. And then that would be 70. And then I'd still have to count 5 tick marks, or this longer one right in here. And that would be 175. So it's not exactly a straight line all the way across. You'll notice that, see, it does have that 5 degree angle in there. So carefully connect that. And it will probably run into your 100 over here, but that is 175 degrees. All right, your job is to work on the rest of journal page 142 and then scan that in.